Fabricate's the easiest way to generate realistic synthetic data for any schema. Just start with your schema file. In this case, I have a Postgres schema that creates all the tables for my database, which is an online store. So I have like customers and products and orders, payment methods, payments. There's no data in this script. It's just the structure of my database. So I can take that schema file and copy it into Fabricate and then just ask the agent to create data for it. So Fabricate's going to analyze that schema. It's going to ask some questions about sizes, distributions, the kind of data that we want to create. And we can answer them as much as we want, or we can leave some of the data up to the agent to decide. So I'll answer some questions about size and distribution of things. I want 1,000 customers. I want 20 products, electronics. I want something like 1 to 5 orders per customer with 1 to 3 items per order. All customers based in the US. Everything else is up to you. So now Fabricate will come up with a plan for generating that data. It'll write some SQL to build out that data model and start storing data internally. And now it'll start writing code to actually generate the data based on our schema and what we've told it. So first it's generated all of the customers. Now it's working on the products. And now it'll go and fill out the rest of the data model. Fabricate has full support for relational integrity, like foreign keys, primary keys. So you can see, for example, if we go to order items here, all of the orders correspond back to individual product IDs. Each item corresponds back to an order, and then each order points back to a customer. So anytime it sees any kind of key information, that's automatically adhered to. And then it'll also do smart things like, in this case, we have a payments table, and the payments should add up to the actual items in each order. So it automatically does that. If you want to see how it does that, you can expand any of these code boxes here and see what Fabricate did in order to populate that table. So when it's done generating data, it gives us a summary of what it's done. And now we can sort of poke around and see if everything is to our liking. We can also ask it questions about the type of data that's generated. So I can ask, for example, give me a breakdown of customers by age group. And if we want to make adjustments, we can. So let's say something like at least 50% of our customers should be between 26 and 35. So based on what I asked it to do, it went and readjusted that distribution. Once all the data is to our liking, we can export that data using the export menu here, or we could also ask the agent to package up a subset of the tables or a subset of the data for us to download. Fabricate's also great at generating documents. So for example, if I wanted to generate receipts for all of the payments, I can do that just by asking the agent. So I'll ask generate PDF receipts for all payments. So here's an example of what it generates. Again, all of the structured data is present in that document. So you have documents that sort of align with the structured data that you've collected. And then I can also have it generate realistic text as well. So for example, let's say I want reviews for these products. Let's say create a reviews table with customer ID, product ID, stars, let's do 1 to 5, content, and then created at, generate 10 reviews for products that customers actually bought, posted within 3 days of purchase. So it'll build a reviews table just based on that description, and it'll write some code to go and generate realistic reviews based on the actual product information in the database. So here you see the reviews that it's generated, and those tie back to the actual products, with varying sentiment. So as you can see, Fabricate's the easiest way to generate structured data, unstructured data, and documents as well.